The Irving Police Department is currently investigating a single vehicle fatality accident involving 2 Dallas Cowboy football players. What the investigation has revealed at this point is that at approximately 2:21 this morning, a Joshua Price Brent was traveling westbound in the 1400 block of the North Service Road of State Highway 114. It appears as if he was traveling at a high rate of speed, at which time his vehicle touched or impacted the outside curb of the service road, causing his vehicle to flip at least one time. The vehicle ultimately came to rest on its top once it slid back into the roadway and came to rest in the center of the service road. When our officers got there, they made contact with Mr. Price Brent, who was responsive and talking to our officers. He was standing outside of the vehicle. He was determined to be the driver of that vehicle. Our officers also located a Larry Brown Jr. who was lying on the ground, and he was unresponsive. He was transported to an area hospital where he was later pronounced deceased. Our officers on scene felt as if alcohol was a contributing factor in the accident, so Mr. Price Brent was asked to perform some field sobriety tests. After he performed those field sobriety tests, or based on his performance of those tests, along with our officers' observations and the conversations that they had with him, he was placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Now, once our officers learned that Mr. Brown had passed away, then Mr. Price Brent was under arrest for intoxication manslaughter. He was ultimately taken to an area hospital for a mandatory blood draw, which is standard in cases like this. And then he was transported here to the Irving jail, where he was booked for 1 count of intoxication manslaughter, which is a second-degree felony. At this point, he still remains in custody at the police department here.